People are looking for different things when they come to a bar, restaurant, and/or brewery. They drink different things. So I think that the first thing that we try to do is make something that everyone will enjoy. We make 60 different styles of beer a year. Currently this week we have about 28 separate beers on tap that are very distinct and unique in their own way. So Town Hall Brewery has been around since 1997. We are using a brew house that was built in probably 1996. Technology has come to a point where there's some efficiencies with different aspects and some automation that we never had.
Just like your car gets 200,000 miles on it, our brewery was getting a little bit tired. So we started to research, how can we maximize our labor, our materials? How can we have veteran brewers like myself still producing beer effectively? And a lot of the direction we found was right next door in neighboring Wisconsin to use Sprinkman Krones.
I think Sprinkman over the years has had a lot of good publicity, and the publicity comes from the quality of their equipment and the ease of its use. We're friends with a lot of different breweries and they have Sprinkman equipment as well. So that was a big factor in hearing positive feedback from them. People that have been using Sprinkman and Krones equipment for a long time. We started talking to a variety of different manufacturers and felt that once you make a decision to buy Sprinkman, you have a partner for the rest of your time, or the rest of your life.
One thing that the system that we're working to put together with Sprinkman Krones is bringing us is infrastructure in our company that's going to last a long time. When we opened up, we were a 10-barrel brew house with 3 fermenters. We now have 15 fermenters, and we're moving into a new brew house. And the specs on this, it's the same size. It's a 10-barrel brew house. We're sticking with it. But our production times are going to decrease tremendously based on what this thing can do for us.
The system will make our beer significantly more consistent. We've got automation. There's more safeguards. Some brewers are very creative and they think their way could be better, and this allows us to keep better tabs on what actually is happening during the brewing process.
Appropriately sized hot and cold liquor tanks, vessels that are going to conserve water. Every ounce is going to be used. Before, reluctantly, we were flushing all kinds down the drain of water, our most valued resource. This system is going to allow us to use all of them. It's much more involved than the system that we had before. And any problems we ran into was great. We'd give them a call and there'd be an answer, a phone call, a text, almost instantaneously. One thing that was nice working with Sprinkman Krones was their availability and willingness to work in essentially a closet this big. And we've got this big, beautiful system, and we made it work. And they were happy to accommodate us and happy to work with us, and it worked great.
Ba 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 da da.